The stars shimmered in the vast expanse of space, a cold, indifferent audience to the colossal fleet that now advanced through the galaxy. At the heart of this armada was the colossal flagship, the Imperial Executor, its silhouette a menacing shadow against the distant light of countless stars. The Imperial March echoed through the halls, a grim reminder of the Empire's unrelenting grip. On the bridge of the Executor, Admiral Voss stood with his hands clasped behind his back, his gaze fixed on the swirling vortex of hyperspace ahead. Clad in the crisp gray uniform of the Imperial Navy, Voss embodied the Empire's cold efficiency. His mission was clear: crush the rebellion and bring the rogue systems back under Imperial control. The rebellion's last stand. On a remote planet in the Outer Rim, the rebel base was a hive of activity. Pilots prepared their starfighters, technicians double-checked their systems, and leaders gathered for one final strategy session. General Leia Organa stood at the center of the command room, her voice calm but firm. "We cannot let the Empire crush us here," she declared. "If we hold this line, we can give hope to countless systems still under their tyranny." Among the gathered was Commander Poe Dameron, one of the finest pilots the Resistance had ever seen. He stepped forward, his usual cocky grin replaced by a determined scowl. "We've faced worse odds," Poe said. "We've got this." The clash of titans. The Imperial fleet emerged from hyperspace with a thunderous boom, their ships descending upon the rebel base like a swarm of metal locusts. The rebel defenses sprang to life, turrets firing bursts of laser at the incoming TIE fighters. The sky above the planet turned into a tapestry of fire and smoke. Poe led the squadron of X-Wings, weaving through the chaos with precision. "Stay in formation," he commanded. "We need to punch a hole through their line." Above the battlefield, the Executor loomed, its turbolasers unleashing relentless volleys of green energy. Admiral Voss watched with a grim satisfaction as the rebel defenses began to falter. Yet, he knew better than to underestimate their resolve. A desperate gamble. Back on the ground, Leia received a transmission from Rey, the last hope of the Jedi. "Leia, I can sense a weakness in their formation. If we strike now, we might turn the tide." Leia nodded. "Do it, Rey. May the Force be with you." Rey, aboard the Millennium Falcon, spearheaded a daring assault. With Chewbacca at the helm, the Falcon danced through the Imperial fleet, targeting key command ships and creating openings for the rebel forces. Her mastery of the Force guided her actions, each move precise and devastating. The turning point. As the battle raged, the rebels managed to disable one of the Empire's primary star destroyers. A cheer went up among the Resistance fighters, but Leia knew the battle was far from over. She turned to Poe, who had returned to the base for a quick resupply. "We need to take out their flagship," Leia said. "It's the only way." Poe nodded. "Leave it to me." The final push. With the Millennium Falcon providing cover, Poe led a daring assault on the Executor. Dodging the intense fire from its turbolasers, he managed to launch a volley of proton torpedoes at the ship's weak point. The Executor shuddered under the impact, explosions rippling along its surface. Inside, Admiral Voss braced himself as the ship's alarms blared. He knew the battle was lost. "All hands, abandon ship," he ordered, his voice calm despite the chaos. Victory and sacrifice. As the Executor disintegrated, the remaining Imperial forces began to retreat. The rebels had won the day, but at a great cost. The battlefield was littered with the wreckage of ships and the fallen. Leia stood amidst the survivors, her heart heavy with the loss but steeled with determination. "This is just the beginning," she said. "The Empire will return, but so will we. Stronger, united. The galaxy will know freedom again." The march of the Empire had been halted, but the war was far from over. The rebellion would continue to fight, inspired by the hope that one day, the stars would shine on a galaxy free from tyranny.